Hey everybody, welcome back. I am here in Wareham, Massachusetts, just on the south coast of Massachusetts before you get to Cape Cod. And I found another Filipino restaurant to try, Adobo Republic. It's a food truck parked over in I think it's in a liquor store parking lot down off Route 6, close to Buzzards Bay. So I picked up a whole ton of food from there. So we're gonna have a great episode. I'll see you guys in a little bit. First thing we're going to try is Lubia. See that? And it comes with a little side of sweet and sour sauce. There's two types of lumpia at this food truck. They have the vegetable one, lupiang gulay if you want to know the Tagalog word, but they just call it vegetable. And then they have the meat kind, lumpiang Shanghai, which they actually include as a side in almost all of their dishes. So we got a ton of lumpia to eat today. So it's all vegetable. Looks like it's some carrots, cabbage, the typical stuff that you would see inside a vegetable lumpia. Something green, not sure what it is, but let's give it a taste. Lots of crunch, and it's really skinny still, so you get a lot of crunch to filling ratio. Trying to taste the filling, figure out what's in it. Oh, okay, that was a green bean, and there's also some vermicelli noodles in there as well. Completely vegetarian though. That's a nice fun snack. Let's just try one of these lumpia Shanghai. This one should have just meat and maybe some, yeah, there you go. Some meat and a little bit of vegetable mixed into it, just for texture, I believe. Yep. Oh, that's really good. It's juicy, the filling is nice and moist. Maybe a little hint of onion and garlic. This is actually one of the entrees. Look how much food you're getting here. I think this is enough food for at least 2 people for one meal and potentially 3. So this is the Panset, a type of stir-fried noodle. There's lots of different kinds of pancit in the Philippines. This one looks like it's made with the skinny rice noodles, and that's called bihon when you have that type of noodle. And it's a vegetarian noodle, and they do have an option to add chicken. Wow, I wasn't expecting that much. I was thinking maybe they would just add a little bit of meat just to give it a little protein, but let's give this a try. I want to just try the noodles first and then we'll move on to this chicken, because I ordered the chicken separately in another meal, so we'll taste that in a little bit. So lots of these little thin noodles. They look very plain, but they're quite flavorful. It's a little bit of acid, and you can see they also serve it with a little bit of lemon wedge. You're supposed to just give that a squirt. So the vegetables that are in this are your typical onion, cabbage, and carrot stir-fried. Normally these noodles are cooked in some type of broth, and I believe they'll use a vegetarian broth, and there's definitely a lot of soy sauce in here. Oh, that's really good. This is your typical Filipino barbecue flavor. It's sweet, salty. Sometimes in the marinade they use things like ginger ale or 7-Up. You get that nice char-grilled flavor. Oh, garlic too. Lots of garlic in there. Okay. Chicken barbecue. In Tagalog, inihaw na manok, which basically means barbecue chicken. This one is served on the skewer, but like I said, I have a feeling this is the same chicken that was with the pancit. And that the pancit doesn't always come with chicken, but you can ask for it now. So let's give it a taste. It's tangy, juicy, very tender. What's nice is it also comes with a little bit of seasoned vinegar. And it's basically vinegar, soy sauce, and it looks like some onions. Sometimes there's chili pepper in there too. And that's a typical barbecue dipping sauce. Also goes really well with lumpia. But let's try it with the vinegar. There we go. That punches it up really good. They also give you the option to choose some additional sides, and I also got with this one some Filipino papaya slaw, which is called achara. And it's made from green papayas, carrots, some bell pepper, lots of vinegar. And this is a nice crunchy, cooling side dish that really goes well with grilled meat. So since we had the pork and the chicken, I figured it would be good to have a little bit of achara on the side. That's really good. Okay, next item, the pork belly. So you can see it's got these big sticky chunks of barbecue pork belly. You got this nice, looks like a sticky soy sauce type of marinade on it. Let's give it a taste. Look at that. Lots of juicy fat in there. Nicely grilled, charred. This also comes with like a little spicy cucumber salad, which kind of looks like and tastes like kind of like a Korean cucumber kimchi side dish. It's not fermented, it's not very sour, but brings a little bit of brightness and freshness to it. All Filipino foods typically tend to be very heavily seasoned because rice as the side dish is almost always included in most meals. You do get a really, really thick layer of fat on these pieces. I don't know if you can tell, but like this one piece, this is almost all fat. You know, a lot of people are turned off by fatty meat, but to me, this is like, this is the heavenly piece right here. Look at that. Barbecue pork belly. That's really a great dish. If you're a pork lover like me, then I would say this is the way to go. Last dish is the pulled pork burra tacos. But these are made with, well, I'm not exactly sure, but it comes with this lovely looking sauce and lots of garlic in that. So when you get a typical burra taco, you know, it's usually shredded, slow cooked meat, and then it's served with a side of the consomme that it was stewed in. So that's what this sauce is, but this is more of a Filipino flavor. It's basically like the same stuff that you would cook adobo in. So I did end up getting a little bit of adobo here. I wasn't sure if this is going to be adobo pork or if it's just pulled pork, but let's give that a taste first. Oh yeah, it is like adobo. Okay, so it's a grilled tortilla and there's lots of melty cheese in there. I'm gonna give it a dip and take a bite. All right, big bite. Oh yeah, it's a burst of flavor. Very salty, Very moist. All the added juice that you put in there also just gets soaked up by the filling. Oh, beautiful big chunks of meat. Look, you get big hunks of this pork, and it looks like there's some cheese, onions, cilantro. Let's give it a squirt of lime too. The lime really makes everything pop. There's also little bits of crispy garlic, like little fried chunks of garlic, and you get these little bursts of that garlicky punch that just boom, boom, boom in your mouth. Awesome. If you guys don't know what adobo is, because I just talk about it as if everyone knows, it's slowly braised meat, typically pork, although they can do it with other types of meat, even fish and squid I've seen. But the key ingredients are soy sauce, garlic, vinegar, bay leaf, and black pepper. I mean, if you're looking for a recipe, that's it. I just told you what's in it. But they're doing it with the little fusion twist here, and they used the adobo sauce, or the braising liquid, I guess, as part of this Burra sauce that you're dipping taco in. So that also has little bits, I think this is cilantro. Yeah, so little bits of chopped cilantro, and that gives it that more south of the border kind of flavor. Yeah, and even on this tortilla, you get that caramelized sugars from the griddle, and that gives that a nice kind of a little bit of bitterness in that sweet kind of crunch that's on the outside. Now, bitterness matches really well with these toasted pieces of garlic. You get all of these little elements in these tacos. It just starts to pop all over your mouth. So this is a lot of fun. When you take a pork adobo and you put it in with all of this extra sauce and all the flavoring, what a great idea. I've never thought of using adobo as a taco filling, but there you go. Adobo Republic, located here in Wareham, Massachusetts. You can also check them out in other places. Since it's a truck, they usually do travel from time to time and go to festivals and events. I know I saw the food truck at the Harvard Square Asian Street Food Festival. It's great food, authentically made, but even with a little bit of a twist to make it a little bit more modern and suit different palates. So give it a try. And if you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one. See you guys.